Back in the Fox 61 Wheelhouse. Time for a little cooking. There's a great new restaurant that's just making waves in New Haven, only been open for a couple of months. It is called the Luke Brasserie. I always try to put a little flair into it. It's like 3 restaurants in one. We're going to talk to first the chef, the owner, Vincent Chirico. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You know, listen, we're delighted to have you because, again, since November, you've been making a couple of headlines down there for a great restaurant.
Yes.
And we'll talk about his history in just a second. What are we doing here today?
So today we're working on one of our signature dishes. It's a dish that I've been doing for a couple of years. Brought to New Haven. It's super seasonal, perfect for the weather out there.
Absolutely.
It's my version of a polenta dish, which is creamy white polenta.
That's the finished product, but
Yes.
we're going to show you, and this is great. We're going to show you a different way of poaching eggs that you say is just going to blow our minds.
Yeah. So the best way to poach an egg, is to actually not poach the egg. What you want to do is you want to actually boil the egg.
You call that scrambled after a while. I don't know.
If you forget about it, yes.
That's what we do in my house.
So what you want to do is you want to get your water boiling really fast, which is the what you would think it is.
Boy, I tell you what, the camera angle, can you put that camera up a little higher? Because you're getting the pot, but you're not getting the live TV. All right,
you want to put that egg into a boiling, you want to boil it.
Any vinegar?
A little bit of vinegar, a little bit of a heavy amount of salt.
Okay.
And what you want to do is just have that white wrap itself around the egg like that.
Right.
All right.
And then
we're going to cook it. You know, this is basically what you're going to wind up with, right? That's what we're after, this guy right here.
Okay. So
perfect white. We will then discard the white so that it's mostly yolk.
How long are we keeping it in the boiling water?
This will probably stay in there for about 2 or 3 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes. Okay. While we're doing that, let's saute up some mushrooms.
Yes.
So and that we've done before. Even I can do that.
Part of the dish, the main part of the dish, are the mushrooms. In fact,
you have some fantastic.
A good variety of mushrooms. We have maitake, we have baby shiitake, we have oyster mushroom, royal trumpet or king trumpet, and then we have a baby trumpet.
Yeah, he got them all.
Okay.
And you know, you can get them all just about anywhere, any grocery store. So go have fun with it. You do Mediterranean food there.
Yes.
That's your flair. What kind of signature dishes besides the polenta do you have?
You know, I tend to cook. I try to cook on the lighter side, right? I mean, obviously,
a lot of olive oil.
This is anti-light.
Yeah, that's true.
That's for sure. But generally, we try to work with a lot of olive oil. We don't do a lot of cream. We don't do a lot of typical butter cooking. We don't have a lot of butter sauces. We tend to use a lot of olive oil for cooking.
Right. I mentioned 3. It's 3 restaurants in one. It's a great big place right in downtown New Haven by the Schubert, and you've got the main restaurant.
Yes.
But you also have, not only do you have a bar with separate snacks on the menu there.
Yes.
But you also have like a casual cafe. What is the third one?
So the key to this property, in my opinion, when I first took it, was to not just be a fine dining restaurant. Right. I mean, New Haven is a diverse town. We want to sort of be able to not only appeal to one demographic or diner.
You get them all in the door.
So we have a great bar with a great bartender. We're putting together a really great bar program.
Good.
We have a great fine dining operation, which is kind of what I do best. And then we have a small cafe that's open from 8 a.m. through 10 p.m.
I love the idea for that because I don't think, believe it or not, I've lived near New Haven for 20 years now. I don't think there's a lot of just cafes. There's great bookstore cafes and Claire's, you know, but to just have a little cafe like that, that's cute. That's nice.
Yes, a little you know, cafe with a little bit of European flair potentially, right?
All right, so
the mushrooms are cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put a little, starting with
that's our white polenta, right?
Okay.
A really versatile ingredient.
Love that.
More versatile than you
think. I'm going to hold that up so you can see it. You said more versatile.
More versatile in the sense that you can do it the way we're doing it today.
Okay.
You can cook it traditionally and make it into cakes. You can deep fry it. You can add eggs to it and stiffen it. You can do so many different things.
You know, it's funny because I mean, polenta is so easy to cook with, and yet it's one of the things I leave to the professionals because I know you're going to get it right.
Right.
And I'm just going to screw it up. So, all right.
So we have some that's been cooked. Okay.
For TV's sake.
Yes. The magic of television. We have some cooked polenta.
So how long if we were put it in the?
Right. So the way we handle it typically in the restaurant, and you can do at home when you have a dinner party, is you're going to want to cook this in advance. It's really very simple.
Right.
It's water, a little bit of truffle oil or regular oil. about a 3-to-1 ratio.
There's the key. Cook it in advance. Okay.
Yes.
We're down to 30 seconds, but I want to get one more big question and that is not really a question, it's a statement. If you think, oh, this guy's new on the scene in New Haven, he's got quite a resume. You moved up here from New York City. You owned your own restaurant for 16 years. What brought you to New Haven?
Well, New Haven chose me, I say, right?
Really?
I loved, I knew about the property, the building itself, for many years, and had sort of scouted out and had a relationship with the owner of the building.
Good.
And now, I live in Westport, and so it became a reality to open a
love
restaurant
that.
in
New Haven chose me. I think that's fantastic. All right, we're going to go to weather for 2 minutes, and then we're going to show you the finished product.
Perfect.
You keep working, all
Yes,
right?
sir.